Hey guys, it's Patriot Gaming. Today we are playing Firewatch. It's a game where you play, are a person who goes up or who hikes up to this outpost and looks over like a mountain range or a place like that and watches out for fires. And there's a little story behind it, and there's this starts out in this takes place in 1989, I believe. So let's get started. Starting a game. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your major? You're pretty. You slur the word major and it smells like Coolers. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Okay, we are in an elevator. Put the backpack on.
My name's Major.
Guess it's the truck. Oh, it's here. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I think I'm gonna go with the Shepherd and name him Mayhem. Mayhem is an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes to Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. 1979. You walk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to get screwed. They're going to be screwed up enough. It's probably best for their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right.
My name's Major.
I guess we're out here again. Thoroughfare trailhead. Guess that's what the map looks like. You're in their country. Live with the bears. Learn to live with the bears. Let's get it. And fade it out. 1980. It is a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a good time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her. I'm gonna go with. You don't touch each other at all. All night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose. I'm gonna go with you pose and flex like He-Man. You look awesome. Man, this is beautiful though. With this new graphics card. Man. Just me caught off guard. Whoops. 2 forks fire out. Gonna eat myself over this. Man, that's beautiful. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Okay. Mayhem runs away. Julia apparently nails that. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, you beat his guy in the face. Just scare him away. You reach in your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Man, things got escalated there. 1984, plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, over 2,000 miles away. It is a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. I mean, if she wants to do what she wants to do, then I'll agree if she commutes back and forth. That's just me. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. I said. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on a paid leave after having an episode when she lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember that she happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you should make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I mean, I think we should try to talk to somebody about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is only 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Good old camping. Let's see what we got in my journal. Okay. I'm just gonna move past that. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason, and she has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Wow. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a complete stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the two weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care at home. You decide to move her to a full-time care facility, you're determined to take care of her by yourself. I think I would take care of her by myself. We're back outside. Back in this lovely wooded area. Sorry, walk across the log. Yes! Elk. Difference. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. I think put a chair in front of the door. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. Wow. You considered trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And here we are at the lookout tower. Let's see what's inside. Make my way up these stairs. Wow, flight of stairs. Man, look at that. Open the door. Awkward way to hold the switch.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Okay, let's get the radio. Nice radio. Hold left shift to activate the radio. Scroll wheel to answer. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People
What?
take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Let's see, you killed 3 ex-husbands, you rebelled against your mom, or nobody back home can stand you. Let's go nobody back
Okay,
home can
you're
stand you.
probably out here because nobody back home can stand you, which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Okay.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. That's just the beginning. Day 1. Writing a typewriter.
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway,
so.
there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Let's see. Answer radio. Sorry, I guess I slept in.
Sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh,
My hair's a mess.
Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Yo.
Nothing.
Hey,
you
that
use
her?
this to...
That's the wireless
Oh,
one,
fuck
right?
me!
Good God, language,
Yo,
lady.
Language.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oop.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Here's the beat.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Wow. Well, I kick him. Can I write him a ticket, or I'm
Do you
not
think
really
you
into
can handle
discipline?
that?
Like,
It's like
kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right,
Let's see.
fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich.
No promises.
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure, convenient, or smart. Secure.
Secure.
Shut up.
There's fireworks. Let's get up. I think that'll be it for this video. I think it's a good stopping point for the first job. This is just supposed to be a startup video, setup video for this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more Firewatch. Alright guys, cheers!